The Chicago Business Trek is a unique trek that the Career Center partners with the Alumni Office. We are honored to have generous donors, specifically through the Erickson Fund, that helps us promote and put on this trek down in Chicago. So these treks are kind of that easy on-ramp to pop that bubble, get them off campus. Having staff there as guardrails, students can go and connect with employers, ask questions, grow their network. Instead of waiting until when you're a senior and about to enter life after Lawrence, we want them to know who they are, going into these spaces, meeting with alumni, meeting with professionals, so they can know who they are and what they want to do with their life and beyond.
For each one of us as alums to take the time to answer questions, talk about all the different options, be there to advise people what makes the most sense for them, and to be flexible and willing to give advice, realizing that every Lawrence student needs to make their own decision.
Going into this trek, I really just wanted to see what different opportunities might look like. We were interacting directly with Lawrence alumni who had gone through this process before, and they were all doing really amazing, exciting, cool things.
Dean at UV had said that he did not like to say the word career path, but career wander, which kind of started to connect in my head around the trip as I went to different companies and talked to different alumni.
I think this thing about the liberal arts experience, especially at Lawrence, is that you learn how to be a good critical thinker. You learn how to have a love for learning, and you love that whole experience of learning something new, which is what you need to do in your career. I think that's all part of the Lawrence liberal arts education that you learn in the classroom and you could take beyond.
Let yourself free and don't limit yourself. Experience different things, make mistakes, learn from them, experience new kinds of internships, new types of jobs you can do.
I love our alumni so much because their first question is, how much time do I get with them? And I have to set this time of like, we only are gonna be with you for like an hour and a half, because our alumni are so excited when they hear from us. They are filled with so much energy that you almost have to kind of bottle it up and be very, very intentional with what we do with their expertise.
Even if it's not in the business world, like I think this trek is it's extremely valuable because not only do you gain networking skills and speaking skills, you have the ability to go into a different environment and see what work life is after college.
I was looking to connect to people and improve my networking skills. And I think I got that from this trek. I also wanted to see people actually work in a professional setting. I could see that in a lot of alumni too, how liberal arts helped to shape their interests and personalities.
The reason I go to treks is because I really want to get to know Lawrence alumni more in depth. And you never know when you're gonna need help, and having a more broad network of people that you know can really help you out in the long term.
I think it's really important when you're in college to get out, talk to as many people who are working in as many different career paths, and being able to get out of Appleton and off campus and meet with people is really the only way to do that.
So we have students that went last year on the trek and now are in full-time positions, if not internships, in some of the employers or connected with the alumni. Some are being mentored by some of our alumni. Some are actually changing their majors, if not falling into a major or area of study because they have found that passion. They have been able to discover who they are.
So something that was super impactful for me on this trek was the ability to meet privately with Dean Dumontier. Myself and 3 others that were on the trek are co-founding an investment club on campus. And so we kind of just shot him an email, and he seemed super excited and willing to meet with us. And the network that he's gonna bring for us to have available resources to use, it was super impactful for us, and we were able to create that personal relationship with him.
The most impactful moment was at the wildfire reception. There I met 2 representatives from Northwestern Mutual. That conversation was really important because I may very well be starting an internship with them this coming fall as part of remote work. If all goes well, I may very well get a full-time role after I graduate.
I hope students will appreciate that they have permission to attend these treks, no matter if you don't know what you want to do with your life. You have access to an amazing, vibrant community, literally right next door. You have amazing alumni that want to get to know you, not just professionally, but personally, because they have sat in those seats and they want you to succeed. They don't want you to fail like they may have. They don't want you to feel silly like they may have. They want to grow in friendship with you, as well as help you succeed wherever you may go in this life.